Hey, welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. Today, we are talking about return on investments, whether that's time investments, money investments, online businesses, the lot. So, maximizing your ROI with AI. Now, that's a lot of eyes, guys. I do apologize. We're talking about the power of automation, the power of artificial intelligence, getting your time back so you can make even more money. As usual, we have our co-host Brandon Duff here, and every week, as I say this, every week he comes on and he shows me a new AI tool, whether it's via a Loom video, via a chat. It's super fun. It's a great little process that we're going through right now. So we're going to talk about even more AI and power of automation. How are you, pal?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
Awesome, mate. Excited for this episode because obviously we like AI, don't we? We like not working so hard, which is,
Right.
don't get me wrong, we work hard, but we like, if AI is going to do it, or if there's an automation that's going to do it, we're going to take advantage of that, definitely.
Yeah, I think that AI is a great way to improve your return on investment. I mean, it's crazy to think because, and I was kind of talking to you a couple of days ago about this, but someone could essentially start prompt engineering, and I'm sure they're kind of already a small niche in that, but you could literally go to companies, be like, I am a master prompt engineer. I want to teach your staff on how to do more in less time. And this is how you can train them, and give them your training course on how to do AI prompting, and then teach the business owners how their, I guess, employees can use AI to improve their work performance. And so in doing so, I mean, think you spend a couple grand, and say you have a digital agency business who does blogging. And if you haven't watched our video on blogging and tips and tricks, you definitely want to check out that. I was on yesterday's podcast or the previous podcast. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss a beat on all of our time sensitive material. But essentially, think of, like, we were talking about this previously, but I'm able to put out 5 pieces. I think Brian put out like 20 pieces of blog posts, 25, I think he said, if I remember correctly, in like a week. And usually it takes me like 2 or 3 pieces of content in a week. But with AI, you can do it much quicker. And so now if you have, say, one person who's able to do 5 instead of 1 in a week, then you're doing 5 times as much content, which is going to get you, with compounding over time, that's just going to put you on the map for very little investment. And so, and I was telling you this, but I was also telling Zach that, like, literally someone could do this for a business, charge like 10 grand to have like a full day course on how to do AI in business. And then the return on investment would be insane for digital agencies, for local businesses. So people trying to rank for local businesses, like all sorts of different things. And like the return on investment of 10 grand versus having, your staff of 30 people who are doing 5x more work is quite the return, I would think.
It is, and we spoke about this in, I think, another podcast as an example, didn't we? Where like Hamosi went and basically gave his challenge to all his staff is like, replace yourself with
Right.
AI, and I bet you they were all shitting themselves, going, but then I'm out of a job. But they've done the task anyway, and now they can all focus on bigger things to push the business forward,
Right.
and using, as you say, like obviously chat GPT prompts, to then get the right answers, train the chat GPT to give you what you need, then
Right.
connecting AI in so many different ways, the transcribing, then the automations. Like, you can literally, if you've got admin assistants, virtual assistants, tech guys, you can make everybody's job so much easier, which means your output can be greater. And quoting, like, obviously another marketer, those who dominate the conversation win. So if you can out if you can outproduce content or increase your content production so you're outperforming others, other people are going to fall by the wayside as you continue to grow and dominate that conversation by using these automations, these AI tools. And you're gonna be the one to grow. You're gonna be the one to make the money because you're the one who can continually repeat your message, and what gets repeated gets remembered.
It's so true. And if you're able to dominate the conversation, one, you're going to last in business longer, you're going to stay motivated, you're going to see the results quicker because you're doing 5x the content that most people aren't able to do. And you're just really able to step up your game. I see it getting to a point. I mean, this is just the first iteration of chat. I mean, it's the third ChatGPT 3 or open, or whatever it's called. It's third variation of it. But the next one is supposed to be, 100x more than what it can do now. And you have to think that all these companies are integrating ChatGPT with prompts and all sorts of cool things to create software, which then works with AI as a native language tool. And you can literally start replacing all sorts of businesses, from affiliate marketers, from salespeople, from customer service. I mean, my wife just the other day, she was on a website looking. She's an asset manager, so she was kind of auditing another business, and so she went on their portal, their website, went to their chat, their little chats on screen chat, I guess, and was talking to them and was like asking them questions about the property. How can she book an appointment? Is there someone going to be on staff? And when she showed up to her appointment, she said, "Oh, I'm here for Elliot." And the guy just started laughing. And he's like, "That's our AI." Like, it just, she thought it was an actual person, but it was actually just AI that was interacting with her to set up an appointment to show up. So literally, jobs are being taken, which is fine. I mean, there's more jobs can be created through AI, because AI, obviously, people need to patch things with AI and do work on the computers and all sorts of stuff. But pretty much what she thought it was AI, and which is super cool because it acted so normal and acted like it was a human. And not only that, but like, it's funny because when we lived in California, the biggest company in Orange County essentially was the Irvine company. And now they're moving from on-site, where they would do tours, to using AI and self-guided tours. And so the power of AI is coming. It's going to replace a lot of labor or kind of easy replaceable jobs. And if you can get on and using AI now, you're going to strengthen your own position in the workflow of business, because you're able to do 5 times as much work or whatever. But two, if as a business owner, you're able to do so much more work because you can replace a lot of your staff through AI, through customer service, through sales, through even doing on-site guided tours. So the power of AI is here, and if you can wield it correctly, you can make a substantial amount of gains either in your own business or someone else's business. So that's what I had to add.
And you're absolutely right, aren't you? So as you say, get on board. And the simplest thing to do, especially for us affiliate marketers and people like that, online businesses, is start using it to start with, just for content creation. Like, you can create one reel in terms of one text for a reel, a silent reel, and put that into ChatGPT, get that to spit out another 10. You've got 10 reels all straight away, virtually done, text done. You just need to copy and paste onto your video. There's one. Obviously, we've spoken about blogs, and we're talking about blogging so much. Again, check the previous episode for that one, and make sure you like and subscribe, because we've got another one coming, which is going to be insane. Like, And then you've got Facebook posts, you've got emails, all of this content creation that we can get out. That's just the first phase, just so you can get used to AI, training AI to help you leverage your business. And then it can just go even further, even to the point we were looking at. I think the platform is called Axiom, where it basically mirrors your mouse movement to do the tasks for you, which means if you put enough of those in place, your manual posting, your schedule posting, everything just goes out the window, and you don't have to do it. So start small, get in and get your content created by these AI tools, get used to that, and then start leveraging it in so many different ways. You'll be surprised, even if you ask ChatGPT, hey, how can I leverage my business more with AI? What can I get AI to do? And give me some tools. You'll be surprised with some of the answers that come back. You'll be very, very impressed. And it's just, as Brandon says, it's just going to grow. It's just going to grow. And the people who are using it are going to grow 10 times faster. So you want to be on that platform, because we all want to be making more money now. If you can use AI and automation, you're going to get there faster because your output will be greater.
Yeah. And it just reminds me, we'll end it on this, but it reminds me of the Matrix, where you're essentially able to like ask ChatGPT anything, and you can come out and be like, I know Kung Fu. And be like, I know, anything, because literally you can ask ChatGPT and you can become an expert in pretty much anything, not instantaneous, but a pretty good understanding by just by spending a day asking ChatGPT about certain things, and then obviously grow and progress even further, where it can start kind of just becoming you. And we talked about this on another podcast call previously, where I told Brian there's a whole other tool coming out that will literally become like you and answer your emails, answer your text messages, all sorts of certain things to save you time. And that's going to be amazing. So start learning AI now. Definitely check out boringpassiveincome.com, which we go over how to supercharge your blogging skills with AI, all sorts of different things we're doing with AI, how to create boring passive income, just in general, from affiliate marketing, blogging, car rental business, all sorts, YouTube, faceless YouTube. So definitely check out the first few links down below so you guys can join our awesome community and learn how to level up your game.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace.